Here are 4 meals I cooked this week with the random haul of veggies. I'm part of a local CSA, so every week I get a box from whatever the farm has harvested. This week I got a ton of herbs and aromatics, plus those early season greens. First up, kofta style kebabs. I packed the meat with herbs, onions, even cilantro stems, and spices. I shaped and grilled those up, and then I served them in a pita with a dill yogurt sauce, sumac pickled onions, lettuce, and more herbs. 7 out of 10. Could have used more sauce, and I wish I had found a thinner pita, but the flavors and textures of the kebab meat were great. Tons of herb flavor. So Farmer Patrick said I can treat green garlic like leeks, so I was inspired by potato leek soup, but chunkier, and I wanted to use up the kale. I sauteed all the green garlic in olive oil plus chili flakes, added quartered potatoes, and covered in broth. Then I added in the kale to braise as the potatoes softened, and finally I enriched the soup with some cream. I make a version of this with Italian sausage a lot, but instead I just crumbled in the leftover kebab meat, which works surprisingly well. It added some spice notes. I adjusted the seasoning, garnished with some parm, and I'd give this a 9 out of 10. Super satisfying, but honestly would have liked more kale. It always cooks down more than you think. To use up the rest of the lettuce and arugula, I made side salads again, but this time with a balsamic dressing and some pickled onions. I think nuts would have improved the texture. 7 out of 10. And finally, I made pasta salad, which is the ultimate summer meal to use up produce. I diced and seared up some salami I had around, sauteed the garlic scapes, then I added the cooked pasta, scallions, and used the pickled onion brine as seasoning. Instead of mayo, I warmed up last week's leftover garden pesto from frozen. I finished with dill and parm and adjusted the seasoning. Solid 8 out of 10. Something creamy would have brought this home, like mozzarella pearls, but this pasta shape is amazing. It trapped a salami cube or a garlic scape in almost every bite.